Well, all right, guys, we are
turn right on Northwest 7th Street.
Almost to John's Manville, picking up this load of insulation, going down to Georgia. That last load got unloaded very quick, so that was good. And now we are going to get this on. This is an open appointment pretty much all day. I hope that we can get loaded quick. That'd be really nice.
Arriving at 600 Northwest 7th Street on the left.
Ooh, grilling out. Grilling out for lunchtime. Hopefully not everybody's at lunch. Are you okay, Apollo? He seems okay. He was standing up looking out the window and pretty much biffed it right off of the seat. That was fun. Where can we park out of the way? I think we'll pull up right over here. It seems like a no parking, but we're going to park here type of spot. Just to kind of be out of the way. And let me go talk to some people. Go. Okay. We are in door number 2. Straighten it up here. I was watching another YouTube video, or maybe it was actually I was watching a Just Truckin' video, and a guy had commented on there that the yellow lines at most places are no help, because some of them you have to be on the line, some of them you have to be inside the line. I thought that was pretty funny, and it is very true. It's true. I'm not making fun of the guy. It just made me think of it, because these lines here, your tires need to be on them to be lined up pretty much. And he had just started out, and he was saying how frustrating that is in some places. But usually if you look back at the docks, you can see their bumper, the dock bumpers, and you just get them close and you'll be alright. It ain't gotta be perfect. I gotta slide my tandems. We'll be good to go. Alright. Wait right here. No, you stay here. There we go. I always like to start out in reverse when I'm doing my tandems. You can hear all those 4 pins release, just in case they didn't when you first pulled them out. I also always try to be gentle with them. You don't want to be out here messing up your equipment, breaking things. That's a good way to do it. I've seen videos, never in person, but where guys will be sliding their tandems and they'll do it so hard they jerk them out from under their trailer, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Alright. throw this lock on, and we are good to go. Well, that was fast. 20 minutes in and out. We are loaded. Headed to the Lowe's DC in Valdosta, Georgia. I have the Rand McNally GPS hooked up. I love that Garmin one. I do. I love the features it has and stuff, but sometimes the roundabout ways, man, it gets old. It's almost like it tries to avoid highways and stuff sometimes. I've changed all the settings. I know there's settings in there. I just can't get it to do what I want. I've updated it. I keep it updated, and it's still just, we're going to give Rand McNally a try here. Like I said, the biggest thing I like about my Garmin over this Rand McNally one, the screen is a lot bigger, which I really like. And two, it shows the truck stops, which ones they are and how far away they are as you're driving. Now this one shows truck stops, but it just shows them kind of like along the way. It doesn't tell you which ones they are, and well, it does tell you which ones they are, but it doesn't tell you how far and kind of give you a heads up that they're coming. But I'll just watch for signs, man. I'm tired of that one trying to send me different places. So we're gonna give this one a try and see what happens. I have Trucker Path running still again too. Yeah, this one's already trying to have me turn on roads I don't want to go down. Alright, what's up guys? Back on the channel. We're here at a Love's in Tifton, Georgia. We just finished our 34-hour reset. We picked up this load on Friday. It drops this morning here, and a couple of hours. It's got kind of a late drop off, so that's all right. I slept in a little bit, but we got a good pre-trip done. We're just sitting here waiting for Heritage Freight to get out the way. Spiel Island got kind of busy all of a sudden, but we have about 45 minutes till we're at our drop, so we are going to get headed that way. We'll be there a little early, but that's good. We're going to get headed that way and see if we can't get this unloaded. I don't have anything else booked just yet. I don't know how long this is going to take to get unloaded, and sitting over the weekend, brokers generally, I mean, by Friday, all the stuff that you would want to take anywhere is pretty much gone. So I'm going to wait until I'm all checked in and actually getting unloaded before I start looking for something else or actually book something else, because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So that's the plan. This hasn't been a real bad trip. I had to replace one tire, so we got that done. That was fun. It was
Turn left on Southwell Boulevard, then take the first left.
One of my drive tires picked up a little nail. It was such a tiny little hole too. The whole thing just sucked. Tiny little hole, but it was so close to it was like right in the curve of the tire, right where the sidewall meets the side of the tire. So patching it, the patch would pop off, so I had to buy a new tire. And I really like the Goodyears that are on this truck, and they are quite expensive. So that was kind of an expensive day, but that's just part of trucking. You have a good maintenance fund, so I don't worry too much about any of that, thank goodness. But pretty much because I got my oil change done too, oil and front differential fluid, between that and the tire, pretty much any profit I would have made on this one's ate up. And when I say profit, I'm talking about to me. The company will still make a little bit of profit, so that's all right. I actually have a couple loads I need to factor today. This one and the one I delivered right before it, but we're going to get on down. I'm happy to be in Georgia. It's one of my favorite states in the whole country. I love it down here. Nice people, it's gorgeous, the weather rocks. I like it. Next to Alaska, this is probably my favorite state.
Turn left on I-75 South.
Let's get headed south. Valdosta is pretty far south down in Georgia. Be awfully close to Florida. Sometimes it can be tricky to get out of there, but we'll see. I found a few loads just while I was glancing this weekend. I looked real quick this morning and there were a few more. Like I said, I don't want to get too ahead of myself and book something and then not be able to pick it up on time. So we're gonna go down here. We're going to a Lowe's distribution center, and then once this is getting offloaded or offloaded, we'll find us something else. Tesla, anybody? Try to find loads. You know, I'm not real picky about where I go. Right now it's getting that time of year where in like the Northwest especially, it's already snowed there a few times and the weather becomes pretty unpredictable, so that's kind of out for me for the year. I won't be going back up there. I just don't want to risk driving on any of that crap, so I'm not going to. I don't want to get caught blizzards and snowstorms and all that crap, so kind of stay more south, maybe still a little bit more of the Midwest, not even that for too much longer. So So we might just putter around down here in the south and see what we can get into. It kind of, sometimes it can be counterproductive because I know I'm not the only one who thinks that way. I might be the only one who admits it, but a lot of guys come down here to the south, so it makes loads a little harder to get for really good rates, but it can still be done. Rained last night. Looks like it might rain a little bit more. But that's all right. Had a pretty good weekend. I generally try to either be home at my parents' or get a hotel room for my 34-hour resets. Sitting in the truck, it just makes it take forever. And it did. It seemed like it took forever. But I just I did this one at the truck stop, hung out in the truck. Tried to save a little bit of money, and I'm not anywhere near home or my parents' home, so it is what it is. It's done now, so we have a nice fresh clock for the week, which is pretty rare for me. I usually don't start out Mondays on a fresh clock. Usually I'm doing my resets at some weird, like on a Wednesday or something, or things like that, but it works out. I like to run my recap hours a lot too, so I don't always just do the max out the 70 or whatever and then do a reset. Sometimes I run some more. I actually didn't even need this reset. I still had about 40 hours on the books, but you got to take advantage. Like I said, I picked this up Friday. It didn't have to come very far, so I drove Friday and a little bit on Saturday to get down here, and then just parked it and shut her down because I have time, so I may as well take advantage of it. But we'll get up here, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. miles away from our drop-off. Looks like the weather might clear up a little bit. Who knows?
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Old Clyattville Road.
Get in here. This is a, like I said, a Lowe's distribution center. This will be my first time delivering to Lowe's. Delivered to an Ace Hardware up in Illinois, but never to a Lowe's.
Turn left on Old Clyattville Road.
It's a Coyote load. There was only one review of this place, and it wasn't a stellar one, so we'll see. Hopefully we're not here too terribly long. This insulation stuff comes off pretty fast usually because it's just big bales that they got to come in and grab, so it generally doesn't take too long. Hopefully today is one of those days.
In 2 1/4 miles, turn left on Gilharbin Industrial Boulevard.
I like hauling insulation. It's light. I generally look for, and I mean, I don't nitpick, but I look for lighter stuff. It's just easier on all your equipment. This stuff isn't cheap, so the lighter stuff that I can put in it, the easier it is on me, or easier it is on my equipment, which means it's easier on me and my wallet, which is the biggest part. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay for new tires and stuff because I'm constantly hauling 44,000 pounds of stuff around. This one's under 30. I think this is 26,000 pounds. If I can keep it under 30, boy, that's a really good day. 35 and under is good. So that's generally what I look for, but sometimes it just depends too. If you have a lot of loads to pick from, you can be picky like that. And if you got less to pick from, well, then we're just going to take the best paying one and go on about our day. There's a giant place over there to the left. I wonder what that is. Potato rolls. Valdosta Electric Company. It's huge though. Might have been a great big bakery. Looks like this is where Valdosta has their
in 3/4 mile, turn left on Gilharbin Industrial Boulevard.
It said airport too, which I mean, it's got to be a pretty small airport, but it's out here. Right where that truck came out is where we are going. Not assuming now, I'm 99.9% sure. Good thing we're not going off that. Let's see.
Turn left on Gilharbin Industrial Boulevard.
That guy was going to stop. Let's see.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Commerce Drive.
Well, I know we're in the right spot. I love that moss that grows on the trees down here. Pretty sure they call it old man's beard. And even if they don't, I do. But I like it. Just makes the trees look really cool.
Turn left on Commerce Drive.
Alright, let's see what is going on at Lowe's today.
arriving at 1550 Commerce Drive, on the right.
This guy just came on us up here. So let's see if they have any signs that say closed DC orders. Well, this is a busy place. Looks like they might make us slide our tandems before we even go in there, which actually kind of sucks. Like, I get that they want their they want the tandem slid all the way back and stuff. That's great, but it makes it more difficult to back into places when your tandems are slid all the way back. I prefer places that'll let you do it. You know, once you get backed into your dock, you just slide them real quick. It doesn't take long, but it looks like this place here is going to have us do it before we get in there. We shall see. There we go. So now we can get out of the road here. Get out of the road. Come on. Oh, there's a lot of trucks sitting over there. I hope that doesn't mean anything. A lot of bobtails. Might have to drop our trailer. I hope not. I don't like doing that either. I know they do it for safety for their employees, so I get it, but I don't like doing it. Okay. Kind of a busy place that does stuff a little different, but away we go. So we have to go over here, drop our trailer. They will put it in the door. She literally said go like this and make a U and drop it. I don't know. Then we go sit for probably hours, which really sucks. I hope this don't take all day. I ain't got all day for this. Sorry, TQL, I ain't got time for you either. See, and this is why it sucks that they make you slide your tandems. That trailer tracks so different when you those damn wheels all the way to the back like that. It just doesn't get straight, and it's annoying. I hope this is where they want this damn trailer. See, now what this does too is makes it dang harder to buck a load we're after this again because now I don't know when this is going to be done, and you're not even in the door with your trailer to kind of even get a good judge, like, okay, they're unloading me. You can tell by like how fast they're in and out or whatever, like maybe how long this is going to take. Back up out of the daggone sun here. This guy's truck. I'm gonna do myself that already. This guy's truck for some shade, Apollo. It's hot today. Having that dang AC cranked. Hit that trailer. Whew. Well, all right, here we sit. I'll talk to you guys later.